Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business here, my friends, and start you off nice and smooth with an oracle card, just to dip our toes in the energetic water. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Let's see what's going on for the lovely Aquarius collective, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends? And yes, we're just going to look at this first card super quick as the cards almost explode out of my hands. So yeah, we'll look at this first one, then we'll get into the full tarot reading. And then at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always very interesting. Let's get this going though. What do we got? Yeah, the cards want to talk to you. And this card is linked to collectives of people. And one time a while back, somebody in the comments linked this card to social media, and I always like that. Now, this could be various different things, and we'll talk about it. Before we do, though, if you're new here, Aquarius, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all platforms is at kyleofcupsoracle, so please feel free to hit me up on anything except Facebook. Into the reading we go. No more plugs, I promise. If you look at this card, you see that man, you see that woman, you see various different pictures. So, of course, this could represent any collective of people, whether it's the prominence of family, prominence of work situations. I also read this card as being lots of different energies. So you might have a lot on your plate, or there could be a lot of different energies affecting you in this time, even ones that you might not see. But like I was saying a little earlier, this card could also be representative, and I've resonated with that it could represent prominence in regards to social media in some kind of way. So do with that what you will. All right, I know everyone's having different situations right now, but that could just be a lot of things affecting you. Let's get into tarot, because I always say that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. And yeah, we're going to get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time for the lovely Aquarius collective, please, and thank you, my gods. So, last week's reading was interesting. It was titled An Unexpected Feeling. So whether that's feelings bubbling up out of nowhere, maybe someone had unexpected feelings. I don't link these just to love alone, but it was an intriguing one. I do say every Aquarius reading is always layered and nuanced, and last week's did not disappoint. But we're going to see what we have for you this week, my friends. As I always say, take what hits for you. This could represent you or other people in your circle. So you just go with the flow, my friends. What do we got for Aquarius? Thank you. All right, yeah, we got the 5 of Pentacles in position number 1. Okay, that could be a bit of a rough energy, but let's get 2 more. And it is only the first card. It doesn't ruin the reading whatsoever. So what do we got for Aquarius? Yeah, the deck is being specific. All right, yeah, we got the King of Pentacles, so we have double Pentacles. There could be big monetary focus here, Aquarius. Absolutely. But let's get one more card out here. Let's see if we get Pentacles straight across the board. What we got for Aquarius, please? Thank you. No, 7 of Cups on the back end. So once again, there's a lot of directions this reading could go, Aquarius. There are a lot of moving parts and pieces. So let's go through real quick. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff. So position number 1, the 5 of Pentacles, like I said, this could represent feelings of loneliness. This could be feelings of separation. It could be feelings of depression, okay? But when I see this in its worst form, it could be someone that feels abandoned or having abandonment issues. It could just be loneliness in some kind of way. It could also be isolation. So we're really going to want to clarify whether it's someone around you, maybe even little feelings you might be dealing with. It's all good. In the monetary sense, this could represent someone having some money issues as well, so watch out for things like that. But interestingly, we have a good elemental mix. Even though we have that rough card, it's all earth and water here, usually very fruitful and abundant, so we're going to want to clarify all this. In the center, though, we got our good old friend, the King of Pentacles. Now, if you have a prominent earth sign in your life, they could be represented by this guy right here. This can also, and doesn't matter male or female, this could represent older male figures too. So you just fit it to your situation. Super abundant, extremely grounded, kind of the inverse of this 5 of Pentacles. Interesting, right? That we have 2 complete opposite energies showing up in the main part of the spread. So this could be a progression. This could be things that have been rough improving. We're going to have to see. but very sturdy and abundant. I really do like that card. On the back end, though, we got the Seven of Cups. So to me, this is a card of paths. It is a card of options. Whether you have all the options in the world, you might be lacking options. Maybe you feel like the world is your oyster when a card like this shows up. Some people might be a little confused trying to make a choice, decision, or choose a path. But another thing with this card to me is that of a fruitful mind, a very fruitful imagination. You could be doing a lot of daydreaming. Your mind could be super busy with the Seven of Cups, okay? So whether it's you thinking, somebody else around you thinking quite a bit, really mulling something over, it's an interesting dynamic of stuff we have going on. And like I said, with the water and earth mixture, we're going to want to dive deeper. So let's do that. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for my Aquarius friends, please. Let's see what's going on. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on this Five of Pentacles? Also, if you read cards yourself, that's why this box is here. Please feel free to play along. If you're feeling any messages from this spread, you could share it with the Aquarius Collective down below. I don't mind. I like leaving it open for interpretation. Let's go. Yeah, and I do want to say, while we get this card out for the Five of Pentacles, like, your mind could just be on monetary things, monetary assets, or even work things when we have this. All right, yeah, this is absolutely somebody yearning for something with the Ten of Cups in the upright underneath this Five of Pentacles. Absolutely. So feeling one way, yearning for another, it makes complete and total sense. Keeping that optimism, keeping that happy thought in your mind is super important in this time. The Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you might be missing family in this time for a portion of you, whether you're having issues with family, whether it's someone you haven't seen in a very long time, whether it's someone you lost. The Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups is saying that you might be missing family more than usual in this time. But for another portion of you, this could absolutely represent a change going from Five of Pentacles to Ten of Cups. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of happiness, having it all, right? So this could be somebody that started from the bottom and got to the top. So you might be in that journey right now, climbing the rungs of success, okay? Starting at Five of Pentacles, ending at Ten of Cups. So this could be a payoff down the line. This could be Spirit saying like, hey, even if you are feeling like this right now, a little destitute, a little isolated, solitude, whatever, this Ten of Cups is in store for you if you keep pushing. Okay, so we're getting lots of different messages. Makes sense. It always happens with Aquarius readings. I would keep yourself as optimistic as possible in this time, regardless of circumstance. But let's go in on this King of Pentacles, see what that's about. Like I said, there's that interesting dynamic with the differences of energy, right? So why is this King of Pentacles here? And we'll keep it moving. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, the deck, very specific. Yeah, for some of you, you could just have an earth sign who's really going through something, really hurting, with the Three of Swords in the upright underneath this King of Pentacles. Money can't make you happy, right? There are material things that won't buy happiness. You could have every material thing in the world, and you hear rich and famous people say it all the time. Yeah, I got all this money, but it still didn't make me happy, right? There's a reason that a lot of people who are in the spotlight still go through issues. So that's kind of what this is telling me. Like, you have to be happy with yourself. You have to be happy on the inside. No amount of material assets, material acquisitions, good job, good money, none of that will make you happy in the end if you're an unhappy individual or if you have scars and pain that you haven't worked through, okay? Now, I'm sorry for going off on a tangent and pontificating. It doesn't have to be that extreme. But when I see this, whether it is a father figure, whether it is an earth sign that's really hurting, really going through something, someone who might normally be strong could be weakened in this time. That's what this feels like to me. So you might need to lend a hand, lend assistance to someone you care about, right? Because they might really be going through it. That's the vibe. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, someone who's normally strong, sturdy, could be weakened for some reason. We're going to go in on the Seven of Cups. And then I'll do a quick recap because, like always, Aquarius, I'm getting like rapid fire messages here. So let's see what's up with the Seven of Cups. Only take it if it hits, and if it's not hitting, feel free to check your other alignments. I always say that. All right, now might not be a time to make a big move here with Temperance in the upright underneath the Seven of Cups. If you have a decision, if you're at a crossroads, if you need to make a choice, I wouldn't jump right now. That's what this is telling me. Now, obviously, that's not for everybody. When we have Temperance, that could represent a Sagittarius, right? Could be thinking about you. You might have them on the mind. It's super angelic as well. So a lot of you need to know, like, hey, you're spiritually protected. Both of these etheric cards on the back end. It's good to know that even if we don't see them, even if we don't feel them, the guides, the ancestors, the spirit team, they're helping us through this journey, even if it's not always tangible, okay? But yeah, when I see Temperance underneath the Seven of Cups, it's like, all right, don't jump on that right now. The choice will be made clear eventually, or the path will be made clear eventually. Now wouldn't be a time to shake things up big time in life. That's just what this means. So I would continue like day to day. I know that's not the most exciting thing. I know it's not the most exciting message. But when I see the Seven of Cups with Temperance, it's like, okay, day to day, one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time's popping up too. So I don't know if any of you have a link with AA, with the Seven Cups and Temperance. So I mean, only take it if it hits. I know not every Aquarius, but one day at a time, one day at a time. Getting lots of things here this week. But yeah, I would keep a schedule. I would keep a routine. Lots of things here. So let's go through and do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. This was making me feel a lot of things. This could speak about the journey to success, the journey to the wish fulfillment, starting from the bottom, climbing that ladder of success, right? Eventually you can and will get there if you continue pushing and moving. This is the importance of keeping a happy thought, but a lot of you could be missing family in this time as well. Like I said, whether it's a prominent family member, whether it's family in general, there could be an aching there for that. But overall, this does feel like something paying off in the end. Now, in the center, we have the King of Pentacles with the Three of Swords in the upright. Someone in your life that may usually be sturdy, solid, rock hard foundation, could be a little, I don't want to say volatile, but could be a little susceptible to things, could be weakened in this time. So yeah, if this isn't an earth sign or a father figure that's going through something, just beware, things could be a little shaky, right? Like if this isn't you, this could be somebody really going through it, even if they're putting on a brave face, right? Somebody could be hurting. Now, on the back end, we got the Seven of Cups with Temperance in the upright. Like I said, now might not be a big time to shake things up, make big moves, make important choices, routine, schedule, day-to-day life. And like I said, I was getting that vibe of one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, and those interesting links to AA. But we're going to get you one shadow card. Please take a screenshot. There is also that spiritual protection that was reigning true in this. So we're going to get you one shadow card here, Aquarius. That was so many different things, different topics than we normally get. So let's get one card out here. It really baffles my mind sometimes that I do so many readings and like I could still get messages that I've never even pulled before. Like seriously. But we're going to get you one shadow card real quick. Whether it's something that's been in the shadows, whether it's something that's recently there. Even if it's a positive card, we're going to look at the inverse of it. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we have the Six of Swords showing up in the shadows, usually a card of progress, usually a card of going from rough seas into the cool, calm waters, right? Now, when this shows up in reverse, this is a couple of different things. There might be someone you're connected to that doesn't pay attention to their responsibilities, that they don't do what they got to do, and that's showing up in the shadows here as well. But another shadow side of this card is somebody that can't let something go, right? Whether it's a situation, whether it's a person, something may have happened or elapsed and they can't quite let it go. They can't quite come to grips about that. So just know those types of shadows could pop up in this time where like something that you've been hanging on to for a long time could show up, or there could just be somebody around you that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, so yeah, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, which tarot card would you like to have a conversation with? It could be anyone. I know I'd want to talk to the High Priestess. But yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.